So here's the unit that you're receiving tomorrow, okay? And a couple of things I want you to notice. One is this is the unit that you'll be testing. These are some of the cartridges that will be attached to this device. This is just a instrument for clearing out any of the excess material that you get stuck in there. Sometimes if the particulate is so fine, there's a tendency for it to get stuck, and this is an instrument that can help you clean out the barrel. This is a funnel that will allow you to load up the cartridge, and then this is another example of what we're considering both a opaque unit and then a potentially water clear casing, so you can see where the snake is, just to make the product a little bit more interesting. So you're going to get both enclosures as part of this presentation. Okay, so for loading the cartridge, this is a cartridge. You'll be getting both a straight cartridge, and you'll also be getting a one that has a slight turn in it. This is a snake-driven system, so it has the ability to navigate across curved or angled entry points. But the way you load this is very simple. It's a bayonet style interface. You find the insertion point on the funnel, you twist, it is now locked in place. You place some material into the funnel, and at this point for this demonstration, you're just going to have to massage items in, material into the barrel of the cartridge and advance it down. I would recommend keeping this side of the cartridge blocked off so material doesn't just fall out onto the table. But nonetheless, it is a little bit of a, let's call it, laborious process to get this cartridge loaded. We do have a device coming out that will automatically load this on the back table. It's not with this kit, unfortunately. So packing the material is going to be a function of just collecting the material in the funnel and pushing it into the barrel. It won't take long. I have another video that I can show you that shows how quickly and efficient this is, but nonetheless, it will be a reasonably time-consuming process for the purposes of you testing out this product with your material. All right, hello again, guys. So here's the unit you'll be using in your test. A couple of things I'd like to review with you that are very important. One, this is the latch release that takes the gearing system in here and disengages the gears from the snake. These are, I call them flywheels that are used for you to manipulate the snake in and out of the unit once the latch release is engaged. This is the trigger that will advance the snake half cc when you depress it. I'll do this a few times. You'll see it popping out the front end. And each depression of the trigger will advance this snake about a half cc into this nozzle that will be attached to this device. Okay? So step one is, once you have your graft material, you will bayonet this into the unit and twist. And there you go. So it is, I turn it pulls out, I turn it in, I bottom it out, I turn, it's now locked. For every depression, like I said, it will advance any graft material through this chamber about a half a cc, which would expel out the nozzle tip. So it has an advancement that was predefined by a surgeon that for every depression, a half a cc will expel out the nozzle. The reason is very often the surgeon will be operating blind, and he can count the number of depressions knowing exactly what volume of material is advancing outside of the nozzle. Now this latch, which releases the gear system inside this unit, must be pushed upward, kind of like that, to then get the snake to pull back into the device. So let's say you have a 2-level fusion and you just delivered 5 cc's into an implant, and now you're going to be taking this off and reloading it with a graft material. The snake is now ready, back in this machine, ready to advance some more graft material into the wound with a new freshly loaded cartridge. And again, we could put it back on in a bayonet style method, turn, locked, half cc material, half cc material, and so forth and so on, until you have a full exit of material out of, and you can see that the snake goes 100% up flush with the cartridge, meaning that 100% of whatever is in there will advance out into the implant or into the wound in a manner that can help the surgeon, whether it's building a scaffold for creating a bone structure, what have you. Once you want to retract the snake back into the device, again, you push up on this latch and you turn this wheel like such, and it's back in. Now you can turn and remove and repeat the process over again.